The mode of production is the specific organisation of economic production in a given society. This falls into two categories: the means of production, or the stuff used to produce goods and services such as the Apple Foxconn factory and raw materials, and the relations of production, or the relationship between Apple CEO Tim Cook, who is part of the bourgeoisie, and the workers, who are part of the proletariat. According to Marx, the mode of production evolves history as means of production are constantly being pushed to meet higher technological standards, such as new iPhones or computers, and the relations of production are challenged as those in charge continue to exploit the proletariat in pursuit of higher profit. Poorly. This disparity creates social classes, where an individual's position in the mode of production determines their position in society. It is undeniable that in Australia we take great pride in our phones, and consumers are willing to pay upwards of $1,000 for the latest model. Yet workers at Foxconn factory, like Lee, assemble several a day under poor conditions and are in turn provided with the bare minimum, contributing to the process of alienation. According to Marx's theory, there are four ways in which workers are alienated under capitalism. Firstly, Lee has no say in the designs of the iPhones he produces, while Tim, who is uninvolved in the labour process, does. As a result, Lee is unable to take enjoyment from the finished product. Secondly, Lee does not gain psychological satisfaction from the labour process. She is merely working in order to satisfy a need external to her. The $1.50 which Lee earns is a mechanism for survival, rather than for satisfaction. Thirdly, Lee has become removed from her species' essence, diminishing her sense of feeling human. While working in Foxconn, her existence is no longer as an individual, but as a labour commodity to be exploited by capitalists like Tim. Finally, while working within Foxconn factory, Lee is alienated from her peers and other people during the labour process. Workers at Foxconn factory are unable to communicate with one another. Due to her labour power being a market commodity, Lee must compete with other Foxconn workers. This results in workers' rights being compromised, as seen through Foxconn workers' 11-hour shifts and shocking conditions that resulted in 18 suicide attempts in 2010, with 14 confirmed dead. A distinction to note from Marx's theory using the example of Foxconn is the way companies such as Apple outsource labour to countries with fewer worker protections like China. So while one may argue the social class system may be different from what Marx envisioned, perhaps it has been consolidated on an international scale. So next time you're thinking about spending upwards of $1,600 on the latest iPhone, just think, is it worth it?